started.
Okay, TT. Here we go, E4. Where is that? That is Sweden. TT from Sweden. Okay, a Sicilian. This is a hyper accelerated dragon or something like that. Let's see what happens here. I don't even know if this is the right move. I think in these accelerated dragon formations you can throw in the move C4 here. And then defend the knight and just try and clamp down on D5. So you want him to play D6 before playing D5 and build up slowly. Otherwise, he's succeeded in gaining a tempo over the standard lines by playing D5 in one move. So this formation with the pawns on C4 and E4 is called the Maroczy bind. And there are some cute tactics to go along with it. A lot of times it involves a knight move, the knight from C3 jumping to D5. But you have a rook on the C file and there's a queen on the C file. You'll see often there's tactics like that. So I'm just going to do normal development moves here. Maybe play F3 at some point. Hey, maybe it's inaccurate. Maybe I should have played F3 already before putting the bishop there, because he can. He could have considered playing knight to. He could have considered playing knight to G5 there, knight G4. Okay, let's defend the pawn, keep the knight out of G4. I'm going to castle kingside, so I want the rook on the C file. This bishop maybe goes to E2 and castle. And I should start looking for my opponent's tactics at some point. This is not yet loose. No, it's still defended. But it might become loose. And you always have to watch for tricks along this diagonal with the knight moving away suddenly with tempo on the pieces along here. So attacking the C pawn to provoke a move like B3 is an idea to undefend the knight. And I'm just going to unpin this way. The knight is avoiding the C file. Okay, now this is under attack, so I'm going to play B3 here, but hopefully the knight is adequately defended by bishop and rook. So even if this knight moves out of the way, I should be okay. And the knight defends the A pawn there, the queen, if the queen was threatening to take it, which I'm not sure it was anyway. So this is sort of somewhat closed, I guess. There's an open file here and an open file here, so semi-open files. And white has a little more space. And black generally tries to trade pieces. I think the knight outpost on D5 is a good thing to go for. So knight D5, knight takes, pawn takes, and the bishop goes back. And but I've got a good. I gain even more space, I guess. But black gets something out of it by trading off some pieces, so I think he's still solid there. Oh yeah, yeah. Now there is a tactic on the c file working against me. Rook takes, queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes bishop. Maybe I come out okay. Anyway, but this bishop is basically hanging now because of this idea of rook takes c1, queen takes c1. Should have thought of that. Should have thought of that. Yeah, I guess that loses a pawn for me. Oh, loses more than that. He takes with check.
Check.
Yeah, loses the game. Well, that was a nice tactic. I think I'm going to resign here and upload the game anyway.
White resigns.
I'll do a postmortem and see how I should have handled that a little better. I'm always curious about how to play these kind of positions, so I'll do a little more on the opening in the postmortem. So see you guys later. Bye.